Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pitumelo Mosenogi. If you are here for the first time, welcome. I just want to talk today about doubt. I want to continue talking about doubt. So just to refresh from the last video, I was talking about doubt and how most of the time when we are doubtful, the doubt does not come from us. How usually when you have an idea, it's so vivid in your mind, you have no doubt, but then when you share it with other people, they then plant the doubt in your mind. And also to say, sometimes you don't even solicit advice from them, but they look at your life and they give you advice based on the doubt that they have, based on the lack of belief or the limited belief that they have in themselves. So they look at themselves and they look at your situation and they think this is not going to work, and then they offer you that advice, but planting doubt in your mind. And I talked about believing in yourself, trusting in your existence, the reason why you exist, and believing that God had a reason for placing you on earth. So even if you don't believe in anything, believe that you are here for a purpose and trust on the things that are in your heart for you to achieve, and that will assist you to eliminate doubt. So today, I want to talk about something else that I feel fuels our doubt in ourselves, right? And that is because we make mistakes as human beings, we become so difficult, so tough on ourselves. We become hard on ourselves. And just to say that we need to accept that we make mistakes as human beings. We need to accept that we are not perfect. Other people are not perfect. Just the fact that you exist in life, it means that you are not perfect. You will make mistakes. So what I've observed is that sometimes, based on the mistakes that we've made in the past, we start doubting our abilities today. So you went through life, you had certain experiences, certain difficulties, you made mistakes, you made bad judgments, and then now that you are faced with opportunities that you are supposed to, grab them with both hands, you start doubting yourself. You remember the mistakes that you made and you become hard on yourself. It's okay, because we all make mistakes. No one is perfect. No one lives this life without making mistakes. So the important thing is that when you do come across situations now, opportunities where you want to go for them, or you've got new goals now, you've got dreams that you want to work towards, don't allow your past mistakes to stand in your way. Use your mistakes as lessons. I always say that, like we're saying, we never fail. We never fail. The things that you did in the past, they should be lessons for the future. So you look at where you made your mistakes, what you should be doing right, and you could have already done that. You could have already done that after you made those mistakes. You could have learned the lesson. Every day in your life, you use the lessons that you learned there to actually fuel you, to propel you towards the things that you want to achieve. But don't allow the things that you did, the mistakes that you made, now to stop you. Now to every time you want to do something, you think back to the mistakes and then you start doubting, will I be able to do it? Look at what of a mess did I do the last time? How do I expect that I'm going to be able to do this thing right now? Just tell yourself that I've grown, I've learned, I've matured. I will take the lessons that I learned from those mistakes that I made, and I will use them now to actually succeed. Because we are growing. As we make mistakes, we learn from the mistakes. If you don't learn from the mistakes, it means you are not growing. Your growth is stagnant. You are in the same place because you keep repeating the same thing over and over. And you know what they say about doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So the best way is to learn from the mistakes and let them fuel you and propel you towards what you want to achieve. And don't doubt. Don't let the mistakes stop you, or don't let the mistakes be the ones that stand in your way, because now they are making you doubt yourself. No one is perfect, accept the fact that mistakes will happen. Accept that you will make mistakes. After all, you are only human. So that's what I wanted to just share today. I will see you on the next video. If you are still here, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share and like.